Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Audrey's reading area. All right, all right, all right. Thanks for joining me and subscribing for me. I have another very special book for you guys. It's called Must Have Marvin. Must Have Marvin. He must have everything that he wants. This book was written by Christy Ziegler. It's a Shine Bright Kids book. Christy Ziegler. Must Have Marvin. Hope you guys enjoy listening to me read as much as I enjoy reading to you guys. Now, in the front of this book, it says, you can have lots of stuff, but it will never be enough. Instead, make lots of friends, and you'll be happy in the end. Star Search. Find the star that follows Marvin. Can you tell whether it is excited or sad? When Marvin makes wise, thoughtful decisions, the star looks happy and bright. When Marvin makes choices that might not be the best, the star looks dim and deflated. On each page, notice the star's mood and try to guess why it might feel that way. And over here it says, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Zig Ziglar. I must say that making other people happy and helping other people, to me, makes me happy. That's the truth. Try it too. It'll make you happy. It'll make you positive. More positive things will come to you. Marvin jumped out of bed and put on his brand new dinosaur t-shirt. The instant he'd seen it at the store, he'd yelled, I have to have it. He couldn't wait to show the kids at school. Marvin loved new things. He liked learning new things and making new things and playing new games. But most of all, he liked getting the latest, greatest, coolest new stuff. Marvin was excited as he walked to class until he spotted Oscar wearing the same shirt. And Oscar had matching glow-in-the-dark shoes. Marvin had just one thought. I have to have them. Later, his classmates were planting their corner of the school vegetable patch. They called, Marvin, come help. Marvin, come help. But Marvin sat on the bench all alone, dreaming about those amazing shoes. On Wednesday, they were learning about different instruments in music class. Marvin heard one blast of the trumpet and declared, I have to have one. While practicing for the parents' night concert, Marvin was so busy pretending to announce the arrival of the king and queen that he bumped into Wanda. This started a chain reaction that did not end well. At recess, Marvin saw something he really wanted. It was a super galactic robot, the coolest, most awesome toy ever. Marvin shouted, I have to have one. It was all Marvin could think about that afternoon. He was so busy dreaming about the robot he wanted that he didn't help Willie with their science experiment. It was a two-person job. The next day, Marvin was still talking about the robot at soccer practice. I have to have one, he said again and again. Coach suggested he take a timeout since his head really wasn't in the game. The team was collecting box tops for a special trip. Willow asked, Marvin, will you help me count these tops? Sorry, Marvin replied as he rushed off the field. There is something I have to do. I have to do. As he passed Mrs. Bailey's house, she called out, Marvin, dear, would you help me get this recycling together? Sorry, Mrs. B, Marvin called back. There is something I have to do. At home, his brother Sammy wanted to practice throwing. "Sorry," yelled Marvin. "There is something I have to do." Marvin found the catalog with the super galactic robot on the cover. He counted all his money in his piggy bank, including his secret reserves. He had just enough. Just enough. Marvin put on his best smile and proudly held up the catalog. "What's that?" his mother asked. "It's a super galactic robot," Marvin exclaimed. "It's the coolest, most awesome toy ever. And I have to have one. I just have to." "Now, Marvin," asked his father, "are you sure? You will be spending all your money." "Yes, Dad," said Marvin. "I have to have it." "All right," his father said. "We can go after dinner when your homework is done." Marvin was so excited, he searched the shelves until he found it, the exact robot he'd been dreaming of. He had it out of the box before they even left the store. He turned it on and heard the robot say, "Hello, I am a robot. I am at your service. Let's play." That night, Marvin imagined all the fun he was going to have with his very own super galactic robot. Wow. After school on Friday, after school, he's talking. After school on Friday, Marvin wanted to show the robot spinning tricks to Sammy. "Sorry," said Sammy. "Oliver is helping me with my throwing." Marvin went to see if Willow wanted to play. She would be impressed with the laser eyes. "Sorry, Marvin," Willow said. "I have to finish counting the box tops for the team." He went to Oscar's house next, but Oscar had gone to the movies with Wanda. Marvin wished his robot would say something to cheer him up. All it said was, "Hello, I am a robot. I am at your service. Let's play." Marvin missed his friends. He started home alone. As he passed Mrs. Bailey's house, she asked Marvin, "What's wrong?" Marvin replied, "I wanted this robot more than anything, but now that I have it, I don't feel happy. I just feel lonely." "Marvin," Mrs. Bailey explained, "things won't make you happy. Only people can. If you'll spend more time helping your friends and less time thinking about new stuff, you'll be a lot happier. By the way, doesn't your team have a soccer game tomorrow?" Oh no! Marvin had forgotten about the game and the team project. He had been so busy thinking about his new toy that he hadn't collected a single box top. Marvin had let his friends down. Oh no. Mrs. Bailey had an idea. "Marvin," she said, "do you have time to help me with the recycling now?" "I guess so," Marvin said. He got to work. As he folded the empty boxes and stacked them, he noticed that some of the boxes had the tops that the soccer team needed for their trip. He counted 10. "Mrs. B," Marvin yelled, "can I keep these box tops?" "Of course," she said with a knowing smile. "Thanks so much, Mrs. B," he shouted as he ran home. When he woke up Saturday morning, Marvin reached for his super galactic robot, but then he stopped. He could hear Mrs. Bailey's advice in his head. He flashed the laser eyes on and off and then placed the robot on the shelf. He picked up his baseball glove and headed downstairs. Marvin threw the ball with Sammy until Sammy was ready for his afternoon game. Marvin had forgotten how much fun playing catch was. As he dressed for the soccer game, Marvin thought about bringing his robot along. Instead, he grabbed the orange soccer ball that was Oscar's favorite for warming up. At the field, Willow and Coach were sharing the results of the team project. "Thanks for all your hard work," said Willow, "but I'm afraid that we still need 10 box tops." Everyone was disappointed. "Wait, wait," Marvin yelled as he ran up to the group. Mrs. B had 10 more box tops. "Now we can all go on our trip," said Willow. "Hooray!" Everyone cheered. Everyone cheered. It was the best day ever. As they left the field, Willow asked, "Marvin, what new stuff do you have for our trip?" Marvin grinned. "The only thing I really have to have are my friends." Aw, the end. What a great book. What a great book. Must have Marvin. And don't forget, you guys, go on back and look at each page and look for the stars to see if they were happy or sad stars. See if he made the correct decisions or not. Go ahead back and rewind the page, rewind the video, and go on back and look at the stars. Check them out. And listen to me read Must Have Marvin as you find the stars on each page to see if they were happy stars or sad stars, if he made the correct decision or not. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to me here at Audrey's Reading Area. And thank you for subscribing and showing support. Thank you guys so much. Please share my videos and tell everybody to hit subscribe. Thank you.